Hey, this is Barry and Holly of the WQSP Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors. Sponsored by U.S. Hydraulics, specializing in hydraulic parts and heavy equipment repair. They can help you today. Call 256-849-0215 to get it done right the first time.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the future masters of the human race.
That combination's pretty unstoppable.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
I listen to you guys every morning, and I just love it.
Unbelievable. I mean, these guys are some of the toughest athletes that there are.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
I'm just going to grab this shirt if you don't mind. Just watch out for the guns. They'll get you.
And Holly.
I will have you know that I have more talent and more intelligence in my little finger than you do in your entire body, sir.
Don't you love them?
I love that.
Go. We have to go.
Good morning at 6:08. What a feeling when you walk outside. It's cold. At least it was to me. It's 40.
Freezing.
Yeah, 43 in Gadsden, 44 in Fort Payne. We're at 49 here. You know, today's going to be the last really warm day you see in the 70s for at least a week or so.
Barry,
Yeah.
this is what you said yesterday.
No, it's the next 2 days will be the last 2 days, and today's the last day.
Okay.
Today,
All right.
73. Then tomorrow, here comes a cool front. By tonight, you'll have winds 20 to 25 miles an hour. So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so when you walk outside tomorrow morning, it'll be this temperature with 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Ooh, that's chilly.
Reason is there's a cool front coming in with rain, and there's a 100% chance of rain and thunderstorms tomorrow night. And the cool front comes in. So for the weekend, you're looking at starting on, let's say by Friday's highs will be in the low 60s and lows will be in the upper 30s and low 40s. So cool weekend. It's going to be a nice, fall weekend. Highs around 62 to 65 and lows around 40 all weekend.
All right.
So much cooler.
I like it. If it still feels like summer, I'm ready for it to feel like fall.
It does. So like you got the sweatshirt on this morning. It's
Yep.
going to be just a little cool for a while. Then it's going to be much better this afternoon. Mm-hmm. All right.
You see what it says on the neck of it?
Mama?
It says Mama, and then look at the sleeves. It says Harlow.
I
and
bet
Mayor.
you made that.
I did. Yes.
Be sure and show the Facebook Live folks. That's good.
I will. You can join us on Facebook
That
Live,
is good
by the way.
stuff. So do you still do things like that?
Occasionally, yeah. I love to craft. I've always loved to craft. I did it the last 5 years for a living, teaching other people how to craft. I had a YouTube channel. I actually have a silver play button, which is kind of cool.
That's huge.
Yeah,
I didn't know anything about this until you came to work here and you explained it to me. But that means like a lot of people
100,000 followers
have watched your videos and followed you.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
It's like I lived a double life for a while. Like I know.
Like a secret agent.
Kinda.
Kind of like a Mission Impossible Tom Cruise.
A little.
Yeah.
But like Mission is still impossible, but she's working on it.
You think you'll ever do it again?
I love to craft.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love to. Like, it really got big during COVID because everybody was at home.
Everybody was doing stuff like that, or trying to anyway.
Trying to do, and I would teach people, I would teach specifically women how to make money at home during COVID.
Ooh,
and give them resources and lessons and all kinds of stuff. So
you should teach me how to make money at home, because I need to make some money.
I should.
Tried it once, but that counterfeit thing doesn't go over too well.
I know. Well, I should go back and watch my old videos and figure out how I made money.
Exactly. Yeah. So a lot of stuff going on today. Our special guest, Russell, is back with us. Russell from Wendy's in Albertville is back today.
And I can't wait, because you know what he's bringing us?
No.
Salted caramel Frosties.
Oh, the new Frosty comes out. They come out today? Mm-hmm. That sounds delicious.
And mushroom. I think, is it Swiss?
I think it's a Swiss mushroom burger.
Yeah.
They're coming out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For breakfast.
If it's anything like the one Jack's had back a couple of months ago, it is going. That's one of my favorite burgers in a long time, the one Jack's had.
So you going to play a game?
Yeah. Yes, we have a game for him.
Okay.
So, Russell, if you're listening, we have a new game for you. Brand new. Never played before on the radio.
Oh.
And it's always, so he's coming in around sometime after 8.
8:30. About 8:30, yeah.
Gotcha. So he's coming in. And other stuff we'll be talking about, high school football playoffs, of course, this weekend. We'll talk about that. Coming up soon, we'll be giving you more details on our big prom contest. With weddings, pageants, and proms. I know you're saying, well, it's November. Why are you talking about proms? Because you have to plan ahead.
Got to plan ahead.
And getting that prom dress and those tuxedo rentals, not as big because you can go and get those pretty much anytime. But the dress, that's the key, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting it early. Mm-hmm. And that's why we're going to be giving one young lady a prom dress up to $500. And it's not a rental, it'll be yours.
Did you go to prom?
I did.
Do you have pictures?
Somewhere. I made a mistake, though. I thought it would be cool to get a dark burgundy tuxedo. And I didn't realize that the shirt they're going to give me to go with it was a pink one.
Very.
I did. I didn't know.
Well, like today, it would be cool
Sure,
to wear
I didn't
pink.
know.
But back then, was it cool to wear pink or was it?
I was made fun of the entire night.
Yeah, I figured.
But that was my senior year, so I said,
A dark burgundy tux?
Yeah, I just wanted something different.
I like that.
Yeah. So
did you only go for the 1 year or did you go for 2?
2. I went junior and senior.
So what did you do for
Junior
senior?
year was just a regular black. Black.
Okay.
The rest in the senior year, I thought, I'm a senior now. I'm something.
You know what would be fun?
Yeah.
Is if we could all find prom pictures of us.
I need to find mine.
Yeah, I
really
need
do.
to find mine too. I was platinum blonde. My
Really?
hair was parted all the way to the side,
Oh, wow.
like all over the
Yeah.
place. And I had the biggest hair ever. And it was like crimped, all kinds of stuff. Because the updo was the style back
Were
then.
you trying to look like a famous person hairstyle? Was there a person you were trying to have in your hair? 'Cause,
Kind of like Nicole Richie.
okay.
Do you remember her?
I do. I remember that.
Yeah.
Her and Paris Hilton had
Yeah,
the show.
kind of like
Remember
her.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know. But yeah, I went shopping for my prom dress around Christmas time.
You
It was
need to.
around- Yeah. Because I remember Mama saying, like, this is going to be your Christmas present. And I was like, no.
No, I got to have something else.
Yeah, because it was like $400.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to be covering for you.
We are. So one young
Somebody.
lady, one young man's tux rental will be giving that away. So be listening for more details coming up very soon.
How'd you know?
Things you need to know this morning. It's Tuesday, November the 12th. Can you believe we're just a little over 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving?
Can you believe my daughter turns 10 in 2 days?
10?
Yes, double digits.
Yes.
Yes, so
You're getting old.
on this day today in 1859, a man introduced his flying trapeze act wearing tights. His name was Jules Leotard, and that's where the name Leotard came from.
So what if his name had been anything else in the world? That's what we would have called those. If it had been Galloway.
Yeah. Oh, I got to put my Galloway
Galloway's
on.
on. Put my Galloway's on.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I got
did
to
you
hold my
buy your
Galloway.
Yeah. Did you buy your Galloway?
Yeah,
Or
Galloway's
is
a
it
little
used?
tight around the bum area. Yeah, should have got a size bigger Galloway.
Yeah.
But think of all the names in the world.
I know.
It could have been anything like you. Like it could have been the Holly. It could have been the Mostellas.
Yeah.
Could have been anything.
I don't know.
Could have been like Engelbert Humperdinck. It could have been the Humperdinks. Could have been Wear My Pair of Humperdinks.
What's that guy, the famous actor's name that's like ridiculous? What is his name? You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do. What is it? Yeah.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah,
Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah.
Cumberbatch. Put on my Cumberbatches. See, what are the odds of it being Leotard? And now
Yeah.
that's where the name come from.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I know. Stash
Wow.
your Cumberbatches.
I wonder
Mama's coming.
Why do you think he wanted the tights when he was doing the trapeze? He wanted everything and stay where it was?
Yeah, I think for a man, they need stability.
You need to know where everybody's at?
Yeah, if you're going to be
Everybody's-
flying around, you got to keep them down, tie it down.
You got to know where everything's accounted. You stay here, everybody don't move.
Yeah. Everybody's
Okay.
accounted for? Okay, 1, 2, 3, stay.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I know where you are.
Yep. And okay, do you ever watch Wheel of Fortune?
Yes.
I love it.
yes,
I love it.
And I think Seacrest's doing a good job.
I think he's doing a good job, and I've heard, I don't know
Yeah.
if this is true or not, but I've heard that him and Vanna White have issues.
Yeah, they're not that's a rumor, but we don't know.
I don't know if they've gotten over it, if they've gotten used to each other. I don't know what happened, but I've heard they don't get along.
Well, they only really talk like one time. When they walk out, they say, let's say hi, see you
And
later.
bye.
At
They
the
do
very
bye,
end, they
too.
say something stupid.
Yeah. Well, on Monday's night's episode,
Last night, yeah.
there's a contestant named Will, and he got WILL, not Wheel, like
Yeah,
a
Wheel
fortune,
of
but
Fortune.
WILL. Got a chance to solve a puzzle on the board for a phrase. The subject was phrase. The answer was, give yourself a round of applause. But Will guessed.
You want me to play it?
Yep.
Here's Will, and it's on the board. There's just a few letters missing. And like she said, it's give yourself a round of applause. And here's Will.
I'd like to buy a U.
Well, you're going to get 3 U's.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
I'm sorry, that's not it. Over to Katina.
Did she guess it?
Yes.
Next.
A round of applause.
Okay.
She got it next.
Yay, Katina.
You know, Seacrest, he's busting it. He's wanting to laugh so hard. The poor guy. Where do you get treat yourself a round of sauce?
I don't know, because like if you go look on our Facebook page, you see the half solved puzzle.
Yeah, you can see the puzzle. Yeah.
In no way does give yourself a round of applause resemble give yourself a round of sausage. Give
Why
yourself.
sausage?
I don't know. We wake up on. That's what I do on Saturday mornings. I cook for the kids, and I'm like, "Hey, kids, wake up! Give yourself a round of sausage."
Yes. Woo. That is so bad. He will never live that down.
Oh, he won't. I've seen worse though.
Yeah,
I've seen
that's
worse.
true.
Yeah. And then listen, a friend told me that her doctor told her to lose some weight, and they suggested walking.
That's good.
You do that.
I do. Good advice.
Yeah, good advice.
Yeah.
So she says that she can't have Taco Bell anymore. No more Taco Bell drive-thru.
Oh no,
it's over.
Well, yeah, it's a little fattening.
The drive-thru. Yeah. So now she parks in the Wendy's parking lot, which is next door, and walks inside Taco Bell and eats. So she's wondering if that's what the doctor meant when he said she needs to walk more.
Well, she is walking from the car to across the parking lot.
She's not going through the drive-thru.
Yeah.
She's walking up to the counter.
I got you.
Walking back to her
what
car.
He told her to do more walking.
More walking.
I think that's a good move. She gets that makes it melt. I know it's going to add a few pounds right there. Yeah, it's 6:18.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
But anyway, since you've been gone, speaking of foods and grocery store foods, I saw part of this last night. They were showing that how much prices from last year to this year have gone up on certain items. And it's items that we all eat and use about every week. A lot of us do. And the prices have really gone up in a year.
Mm-hmm. Overall, grocery store prices have gone up 1.3% between September of last year and September of 2024. So that's starting it off 1.3% across the board.
May not sound like much. When you add up like almost every item has gone up 1.3, that adds up big time when you're checking out.
Yep, the eggs went from $2.06 per dozen to $3.82.
So there's $1.76.
85% increase. Yeah. The average price of beef grew 11%.
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes went up 5%.
Yeah, it's like even BLT went up.
I know. And whole milk has increased by 1.4%.
Yeah.
But some foods are cheaper than they were last year, like potatoes, cheese, and bananas.
And that's about it.
That's about it.
Everything else has gone up. Even Milo's sweet tea went up.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
come on,
is it
Milo.
over $5 now?
It's getting as close to it's in the $4s now in some places. Come on, Milo.
That's so expensive.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy though. If you go out to eat and get a sweet tea, it's almost $4
for one glass. Now you do get refills.
Yeah,
but still,
like, what if you don't drink that much?
That's why I sit there all day when I go eat. I'm getting me 20 glasses of tea. I'll get my money's worth.
Sitting at the restaurant.
I have to please leave.
Can I get this to go in a gallon jug, please? Yeah.
Yep.
CBS announced that a new singing competition series is coming. The Road has been ordered for fall 2025. It's going to have Blake Shelton and Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan among the executive producers.
Oh, Taylor Sheridan's involved.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan.
What happens is if you say there's 10 of them and you're voted off,
you gotta go to the train station.
They push you off the cliff. Mm-hmm. That's a little brutal, but
I've heard of that.
But you better learn to sing better.
Yeah, you got to learn to sing better than that. Mm-hmm. The Road will follow a headlining superstar on their journey to discover the next big artist. And singers will join the headliner on tour as opening acts at venues throughout the country. That's cool.
That is cool.
They are competing to win over local audiences in order to land a spot in the next city and remain on tour.
So they'll base it on crowd response, maybe? That is different.
Yeah,
that's different.
That's a good idea.
But they haven't announced who the superstar is yet.
No.
Well, that's good publicity for whoever the superstar is.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to be on TV too.
Do you like these shows?
Not really. This one sounds a little different because of the fact they're letting the crowd at concerts vote. That's different.
Yeah.
The Voice I like because of the chair turnaround. American Idol has gotten better because I think Luke Bryan and Lionel Richie are great together. I think the fact that Carrie Underwood's coming on, I think she's going to... I was never really a big Katy Perry fan.
No. They're okay. I mean, I don't get into them a ton, but...
No.
So what's like your favorite show, like your favorite comfort show? If you were to sit down and watch one show, what would it be?
One show. You mean like new show or any show ever?
Any show ever. I'm going to post this on Facebook and let people...
We'll talk more about that in a second, but let me think about that for a second.
Think about it.
But going back to American Idol real quick, the only thing I don't like about that is the Idol and The Voice is, yes, I know it's a competition where you vote, but it should be based on the best entertainer. Like America's Got Talent this past year, I was disappointed. I'm glad the guy won, the janitor who won $1 million, but was he the best entertainer on that show? No. The guys who were doing the standing on their heads, doing all this other stuff, that to me, the drone people, that was entertaining.
That was amazing.
It turned into a popularity contest instead of who is actually the best entertainer.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. I think like Dancing with the Stars kind of does this. They give the audience like a 50-50 vote, and then the judges have a say-so.
Yeah.
I think you've got to get back to more of that.
More judges.
American Idol also at the end usually turns into, because I think Will Mosley should have won this past year.
Oh, without a doubt.
But he didn't. I think he was more talented. But anyway, that's enough on that. But we'll talk more about that in a second at 6:33.
Mary and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
And things you need to know this morning, we were talking about earlier. You asked a question. We were talking about TV shows. What TV show, maybe you're sitting around the house, you've got some time, and you maybe having a bad day or a bad week or something. You think, I'm just going to turn on the TV and find something to watch. You can't find anything new to watch. What older show or what show recently do you go to watch that gives you, you can count on this show to give you a smile or make you happy or just you enjoy it? What about you? I've got two that I go to.
I have two also. I have The Office. I love The Office.
Love The Office.
Pick
You're right.
any season with Michael in it.
Any
Scott
episode.
in it. Yeah, any episode.
Yeah.
And then Law and Order SVU.
Those are always good. And there's so many of them.
Favorite. I know. I love it.
Like 20-something
20-something seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
And what about
two of mine? Here's one of them. It's always been Seinfeld. I can pick any episode of Seinfeld. And I know it's going to make me laugh.
Yeah.
And then the one that I've started watching a couple of years ago, and I've just found out they're going to bring back.
Yeah.
It's Ted Lasso.
Yes.
Ted Lasso. When the show first came out, I didn't have Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
And I thought, everybody was talking about, Ted Lasso. Got to watch it. Got to see it. It's one of the best shows. And I thought, it's about soccer. But yes, it does center around a soccer team. But I'll tell you something. It's so much more than soccer. It's about real people. It's about problems they go through. Like the main character, Ted Lasso, has panic.
He does.
With anxiety.
Yeah, he does. He suffers anxiety attacks and shed some light on that. And you got me for Christmas last year some Ted Lasso stuff to put in my office, which was awesome.
Like on my phone,
still up there.
It says believe. And that's one of the main things he put in the locker room. And it's the Ted Lasso is where it comes from.
Yeah.
And to me, it's better. I like it better than Seinfeld now.
Yeah.
I can go watch any episode, and it makes me smile, makes me laugh. And if you're going to ever watch this show, wait till you get to the Christmas episode.
That's the best one.
Maybe one of the best episodes of any TV show I've ever seen.
That's the best one.
Highly recommend Ted Lasso.
Yes.
So those are my two. Now, looking at what are some, I see Anna says The Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
I agree. Always love The Golden Girls. Always makes you smile. Let me refresh here. So what are some of the other ones?
I'm looking at our live feed. Kimberly Roberts says Dr. Quinn. Remember Medicine Woman?
I remember Jane Seymour. That was a good one.
Yes. Kenneth Fillmore says Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one. Back when the kids, when they were little, they were getting a little bit older, I turned them on to Gilligan's Island. I said, here's a show I watched when I was your age. So from time to time, they would come home and say, hey, can we watch Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
It's just a show that will just make you smile. It's so silly, so goofy. But even today, it is something that still will make you smile.
Yeah. Shane over at our sister station, KXX, Jeopardy, Seinfeld, and the Andy Griffith Show.
A good one.
Those are good ones.
Absolutely. Andy Griffith Show. Marcia Marsha Denham says Reba. Yes. Mom, later in her life, that was the show she watched every day.
Oh, yeah.
Reba. I had it on every day.
Yeah. It's so lighthearted,
Oh,
you know?
Ooh, Katrina says The Vampire Diaries.
Oh. No, those are right. That's actually good. Have you
It
seen
is.
that? Yeah.
I know what she's talking about. Yeah. Amy Sims, anything from the ID channel. Okay.
Yep.
Is that the one?
We can
on
hang out.
How to kill your
Yeah, I'll come hang
spouse?
out with you. Yes.
How to kill your spouse with a paperclip?
Yep. Beth says SVU and Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy was so good.
Too violent.
What?
Too violent.
What?
It was too violent. Too many scenes in the prison.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Maggie Alexander says Cheers.
Yeah.
I love Cheers. That came on at Nick at Night.
Love Cheers. Tammy Bearden says In the Heat of the Night. That was a good one with like Carol O'Connor from Archie Bunker went on to play that. Morgan Hamilton, One Tree Hill. Nikki Abernathy says Friends. Yes. Melanie, anything on HGTV.
Yeah.
True. David Presley, Bugs Bunny and Friends. Anything with Looney Tunes will make you laugh.
Oh yeah. Scott Chambers says Wheel of Fortune, Family Guy, and King of the Hill. What's funny is Family Guy is one of my favorites too. I love it. And growing up, we always watched King of the Hill on Sunday afternoons, Sunday nights.
Buddy Keith says he's not on here, but it's Beavis and Butthead.
I wasn't allowed to watch that. I saw my first episode last week.
You finally saw it. What did you think? Honestly, it is so silly, so stupid, but it still makes you laugh.
This is what went through my mind.
Yeah.
I absolutely understand why my mother said I'm not allowed to watch this TV show.
Yes.
Because you were like, just watch one episode.
One episode.
Just do it. Rebel. I am in my 30s.
Yeah.
And Mama still says
Don't
watch it. That show is so crude. Is what
after
she calls
watching
it. So
what do you think now? After watching one episode,
after watching it, it is so crude, and I get it. I wouldn't let my kids watch that either.
No.
And hey, before we leave our break, I have to give a special shout out.
Mitch Crow.
Mitch Crow.
We love you, Mitch.
We love you, Mitch. Thank you for listening to us. And he's been asking for a shout out for a while now.
He's one of our best listeners ever.
He is.
So thanks, Mitch. All right. Be sure to let us know what
Sponsored by U.S. Hydraulics, specializing in hydraulic parts and heavy equipment repair that can help you today. Call 256-849-0215 to get it done right the first time.
Has a chance of breaking all kinds of records, and you're telling me it broke the record.
It broke the record. So we've been talking this for a few months now, and we said that if it reached the 17th total week at number one, it will be the longest leading number one by an artist with no accompanying acts in the Hot 100 66-year history. And it did it.
Yeah, Billboard magazine. This is based on record sales and downloads and streams. And it's not 17 consecutive weeks because it fell to number 2 like 2 weeks ago, but it went back to number 1. So Shabuzi, a bar song. You know, I'm not knocking the song. I like the song, but is it the best song of all time to hit number 1 for that long? I'd say no.
No.
That amazes me that it's been number 1 for 17 total weeks. That's over 4 months.
Yeah, that's passing a previous record of Morgan Wallen's Last Night in 2023.
His follow-up song, Shabuzi, is pretty good. I think it's called Highway Song. It's good, but I don't think it's as good as that song.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't get it. I love it, and I like when it comes on, and I'll do a little jiggle, but in history, it's going to break history. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
Yep. Jeopardy is partnering with Geeks Who Drink and Time Play to launch the Jeopardy Bar League, bringing the show to bar trivia nights across the country. I think that is going to be a success.
You know, our buddy Shane, he MCs some of these.
Does he?
He's very good.
The trivia night will even allow winners to qualify for the TV version of Jeopardy.
Whoa. That is cool.
So Shane Mike could do that.
So you can use some Jeopardy type questions now. They're giving you the rights to use their questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Netflix has renewed the hit docuseries America's Sweethearts, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders for season 2. Scott Hatley is so excited.
I told him his quote was,
Yes! Oh, yeah!
And then he went home.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm disturbed.
Okay.
Chris. It's hard for me to say this because somebody one time pointed it out. It sounds like crisp rat
Crisp Rat.
Yeah. Chris Pratt and wife Catherine Schwarzenegger Pratt.
That's a jersey
These are
full of
some
names.
Really, imagine having to fill out that Scantron.
What if she had a hyphen between the Schwarzenegger and the Pratt? That wouldn't fit on the back of a jersey.
No, it wouldn't. Like I said, imagine filling out that Scantron with all the S, C.
Yeah.
Anyway, they welcomed their son Ford Fitzgerald Schwarzenegger Pratt, who joined sisters Eloise Christina, who is 2, and Lila Marie, who is 4.
I love Chris Pratt. He is good. The Guardians of the Galaxy, Parks and Rec, favorite movies, and favorite TV show of all time.
Chris
Pratt. Now you got me thinking about a rat whenever I say his name.
I know.
Yeah.
In a new interview, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson admits that he often saves time on the set of his movies by urinating in bottles.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's what he
He's
said.
one of us.
He said that.
He's
he
just
said,
a good old Southern boy.
He
then.
said, hey, I got some. Why don't you just do it on the ground, man?
Well, I don't know.
Why even bottle it up?
You want to be at least neat.
Just let it flow freely.
You don't want to be messy. Somebody step in it.
It's sterile.
But you got to hope that somebody don't mistake that for Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Know a guy who did that once.
No.
Yes.
Or those water drops I had yesterday that turned it like a light orange.
It looked like urination.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
So don't drink any bottles that have been open if you've been hanging out with The Rock.
Nope. Never. You don't know what you're going to get.
Oh, you don't.
It's not Mountain Dew. It's Rock Dew. It's 6:56.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Sometimes we try to find just a funny one, just make you smile. Some we try to find give you inspiration. This is the one like maybe somebody in a relationship, maybe you're having some problems. Think about this for once.
You will never be good enough for everybody, but you will be the best for someone who really appreciates you.
That's true.
I love that. And you can't be good enough for everybody.
No, don't try to make the whole world happy. Don't worry about the whole world. Worry about yourself first of all. Mm-hmm. And if you have somebody in your life that loves you, try your best to make them happy.
Yeah. And the ones that do love you are going to appreciate you for who you are.
Yeah.
The people that told you that you were too much, don't listen to them.
No.
Be enough for somebody, and that person will find you, and you will be happy.
Yep. Good quote. All right, 7:16.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Full of food stories. Well, Burger King is doing something pretty cool, but I know what's going to happen. We're going to pull up and say, hey, I hear that promotion's going on. I'd like a $1 Whopper. They're going to say, sorry, sold out.
Yeah, we sold out in the first 5 minutes.
Because Burger King announced they're offering 1 million $1 Whoppers while supplies last starting today. Starting today, they're going to be selling these for $1 while supplies last. So I wonder how many each Burger King will get to sell, and how will you know they're really sold out of the dollar Whoppers?
I don't know. I feel like it's at the owner's discretion.
Probably. If somebody walks up and they're nice to you, you like them, yeah, here's your $1 Whopper. Somebody walks up and they're smart aleck, nope, sold out, sorry.
Yeah.
Yours
Do they
is
have like
$7.
a BK counter, lifetime?
Probably. Well, according to this, starting today, you can ask the Burger King and see if you can ever get up to the window at Albertville, because I was there once and I started around, say, 11 o'clock. By 12:30, I finally got my order.
Are you serious?
Pretty much.
For real?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it seemed like forever, because I think there was one guy running the entire thing.
Yeah. I've been to that one.
I felt bad for him.
I know. I've been there. I've seen that
guy. He wore his Whopper out.
Yeah.
Going back and forth.
There was no more Whoppering for him.
No, but anyway, you can try and see if they have any, but while supplies last, you can get them for $1.
Yeah, you can give it a go.
Yeah.
Well, here's something neat coming for the holidays. Hot cocoa oatmeal. It's Quaker Instant Oats. It looks so good.
I will try this because I like oatmeal, but I hate the plain oatmeal.
No.
I try to get the ones with the different spices, like there's apple and cinnamon. That helps. But the plain oatmeal, I can't eat the plain oatmeal.
Only psychopaths
eat oatmeal?
Eat plain oatmeal.
I know.
You got to at least put sugar,
yes.
milk.
Yes.
Sugar and milk. That's what Mama would do. I would have so much milk you could see it on the edges of my bowl,
Yeah.
and so much sugar you would have to crunch it up.
That's true. I would try hot cocoa oatmeal, though.
I would definitely try that.
Yeah.
And then Krispy Kreme is releasing Thanksgiving Pies Donut Collection, and this sounds so good.
When I first saw this, it said Thanksgiving collection. I misread. I thought, no, I don't want stuffing, but it's Thanksgiving pie donut
Yes,
collection.
Thanksgiving pie. So there's 4 donuts that'll be released on Thanksgiving or through Thanksgiving Day. Apple crumble, yum. Blueberry crisp.
That's the one I want.
Yes. Chocolate silk pie. And you'd like this one.
Yes.
Lemon pie cream.
Anything lemon. These look good.
Yeah,
Couple
they
of
do.
them are like the filling. I wonder if the blueberry one has got like the blueberry filling. It's got to.
God, it's got to. I love
Looking at-
blueberry anything.
Yeah, definitely try that. Yeah, check out the picture and more details if you go to our Facebook page. And for more details, call us here at QSB. Speaking of food, next hour we'll be trying the new Frosty from Wendy's. Our buddy Russell from Wendy's in Albertville is joining us, and he's bringing us the salted caramel Frosty.
And the mushroom Swiss burger.
Is he?
He said that he's not using his own personal stash of mushrooms on this one. It's going to
Good.
be mushrooms from the store.
Good.
So we should be okay.
We should be able to drive home.
We should be
then.
able to drive home,
safely.
yeah.
Good. All right, 7:26.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.
All right. Mornings, come on, man. Story. Okay, now you saw what the Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And is it the Whoville people?
Yeah, like Cindy Lou Who.
Think back to the people in there. They, I guess, Dr. Seuss designed them to have like different kind of noses.
Uh-huh.
How would you describe it? Because they're kind of pushed up at the end.
They're small, they're narrow, and they are pushed up at the end. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Experts say that the angle in a woman's nose is between 95 and 105 degrees. But there's a doctor, a plastic surgeon in Turkey, who's now giving you a Whoville nose job.
No.
In this one, your nose angle is up to 123 degrees, so like the tip of it is kind of pushed up, like you see the characters in the Whoville. Like, for instance, with the cartoon, yes, but for sure the live action one with Jim Carrey, you can get a nose to look just like one of the Whoville residents.
Why?
I don't know.
Did they think that this is attractive?
Look at the nose. There's a picture of one of the people who had the surgery on her Facebook page. They will alter your nose and push it up at the end. Basically, they're pushing up the end of it, right?
She looks like a cartoon character.
She does.
It's not cute.
And it does look like somebody from The Grinch.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, a plastic surgeon in Turkey giving you a nose job, which sounds weird just saying that.
I mean, this is an extreme nose job, too. This is not just like, she might have had a little work done.
No.
This is she looks straight out of Whoville.
Yeah.
You know?
I know people have different surgeries, and that's your choice. That is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
But to choose to have your nose look like somebody from a TV or from a movie, that's weird. And a movie where your nose looks completely different from what it should look like.
Sometimes you just got to accept your body for how it is and what God gave you, and don't mess with the degrees of your nose. You don't want them turned up 123 degrees.
No.
Angle.
Or if it affects your smelling.
Yeah. I mean, did the first person walk in and say, hey, this is what I want, and showed a picture of Cindy Lou Who?
Somebody had to think of it.
Somebody had to.
Somebody's idea.
Yeah.
That decided to do this.
Or do you think it'd be the other way around and the doctor was like, you know what would look really good if we did a Cindy Lou Who nose?
Give you a Cindy Lou.
What if he was at home watching The Grinch for the first time and he was like, honey, I know what needs to be done now.
Yes, it's big.
I need to make these noses like Cindy Lou Who.
If she said Cindy Lou Who, he said exactly. No, she said who? Cindy Lou. Who?
Who?
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Who? Cindy Lou.
Oh.
Who?
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah. That would be a confusing conversation right there.
Yeah, it would.
At that point, you should just turn and walk out because he's apparently an idiot who's wanting to give you a Dr. Grinch Whoville nose.
Yeah. It's funny.
the Grinch nose, rather.
Yeah. On WQSP's live stream, Beth says, can you imagine the snoring after that? Like, it would probably be like, like one of those.
Okay.
It'd be a dainty little snore, you know.
Maybe a loud one, like a foghorn.
Maybe we have a foghorn.
Yeah.
We have an air horn.
I'll have to, it's at my desk.
Yeah, thanks to Chandler.
Yeah.
I don't know. Passing.
Yep. 7:39.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
He's so serious.
Do not roll your eyes. Do not roll your eyes. You talked about that. That was the most talked about thing on our Facebook yesterday.
Seeing my brain when I roll my eyes.
Yes.
I see it.
Stop.
And then you said it was too small for me to see. Mean. Let's put Will in the middle of this
Will,
argument.
welcome to the show, Will.
Good morning.
Will's been working on his autograph here.
Yeah.
Yes, Will did. So if you're watching Facebook Live, we've been comparing signatures. And you can see Barry's at the top, mine is in the middle, and Will has an awesome one, but leans to the left.
Now, explain yours, because you have a longer last name like I do.
Yeah.
Over time, did you try to hurry up your last name?
You have to, especially like the R and then the B and then the LOE. It's just, I wanted to do a straight line, just W straight line, B straight line.
Okay.
But
now, what's the correct pronunciation? I've heard, is it Brumbalo or Brumblo, or what's the correct pronunciation?
the second B is silent, so
Brummelo.
Brummelo. Yes.
There's no B in there.
No B.
Did you know that? See, we just learned something.
I just learned something about Will today.
Brummelo.
Second B silent. Now, there are Brummelos out there. I think there's some from Skirrum area, and I think some down in Oneonta, but I think some of them spell it different, and then some of them pronounce it different, but it is Brummelo.
I did some checking with him. I went to the tree. It comes from the Midwest, from the buffalo.
Oh.
I'm
Buffalo Brummelo.
Oh, wow.
There you have it.
Had no idea.
Little known fact. I don't know.
I've heard names left and right.
I have too.
Bumblebee, bungalow, you name it. I've heard it.
Yeah, I got picked on in school for Mostella.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They just would make fun of me.
Mozzarella.
Yeah, they always called me mozzarella. Yeah. I know. And I'm like, and you know, at the time I was embarrassed, and I was like, I want to change my name. But now I'm like, that's my daddy's name. That's keeping it. I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
And I think whenever I get, probably never going to happen, but if I ever got married, I think I would have to hyphenate. I think I'm going to be one of those women that hyphenate.
Don't blame you.
Just because it's my daddy's name, and I don't want to lose it. And like, there's very few of us like that are going to carry on that name.
That's true.
Most of our offspring are female.
Yeah.
And so I want to carry that strong. It's my grandfather's name.
Yeah.
You'll be part of the three name group. We always talk about the 90s actors and actresses always have a three name. So like Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar. You could go, I think there's like 20 something people that have like a 3-person or 3-name name. So
yeah, I'm going to just go with it. I'm going to hyphenate it.
I would.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, you finally watched Yellowstone last night.
Yes.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I like it. It's going to be interesting not having John Dutton in it. So I think that's going to be a challenge. Maybe Taylor Sheridan and Kevin Costner can, come to terms and maybe bring him in at the end, or maybe, hey, he's not actually conspiracy,
Really?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I think he made Taylor too mad.
Yeah.
And Taylor's like, done with you. And how could you say I'm done? Like, imagine being that high in your career where you're like, Kevin Costner, Kevin Lynn Costner, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta be somebody to fire Kevin Costner.
That's a tough one, especially the way that it started and the way that it's continued.
Yeah,
I mean, it's become its own corporation.
You agreed with us that the first 15 to 20 minutes and the last 15 to 20 minutes are the most important in the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 4 6s, I think they just had to have filler with.
Yeah.
Because you have one.
And they're leading it up to the next show. Yeah.
Well, I told Holly my prediction. Here's my prediction on what's going to happen at the end. It's going to come down to Jamie and Beth. One of them's going to off the other one. It's going to happen. But I don't think it's going to be Beth. I told Holly, I think my prediction is that Tate will be the one who finishes off Jamie.
Okay.
And a surprise twist because him and John were very close.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm predicting.
Yeah, and so Casey would take over the Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. But it was good though. I think I read, is it 7 episodes? 6 or 7 is all that's for this final season.
And
it's either 6 or 7.
The 4 6s ranch is a real place in Texas.
And it's owned by Taylor Sheridan.
It's owned by Taylor Sheridan, and it has that same look. Like, this is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually started, I think, in the early 20s during the Great Depression, from what I can recall reading.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a real place, and it's over like 100,000 acres.
It sold for, Taylor Sheridan paid $348 million for that. $348 million.
I wonder if that's cash or finance.
I don't
Could you
know.
imagine an 8%
No.
interest rate on that?
Oh,
Lord
my
have mercy.
goodness.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, all right, time for some nuggets. We got to hurry. Russell's coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a whole circus in himself.
I know. 26% of women admit that they have ordered food online while working out.
That
I
is
can
funny.
see that.
I can see
Like
that.
you're on the treadmill thinking, I just walked so good. I'm going to get me that Big Mac, girl. Yes.
Have you ever done that?
No, I've never done. No, I've never
done that.
I mean, I wish I could say yes to go along with it, but I just haven't.
Many times I get off the treadmill and I go straight to get me something to eat.
Oh yeah,
hungry.
yeah, but I don't order it.
No.
What do you do? DoorDash to Planet Fitness?
Yeah, bring it to treadmill 4, please.
Yeah.
DoorDash it.
Have you ever?
Yeah, well, I look at the calories on the menu, and I was
Yes.
like, on the treadmill, I burn 310 calories. I'm going to get that.
Yeah, that double cheeseburger is 310
I can
calories.
get the extra
Balance.
cheese now. Yeah.
Families are more likely to sing Jingle Bells more than any other song on a holiday road trip.
It's probably the easiest to remember. There's some I wouldn't have a clue what the words were.
Yeah.
Like Silent Night, after the first part of it, I'd be lost.
Yeah.
But you want a happy one.
Yeah. Well, I think Jingle Bells is probably one
Here
of the
comes
most.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all the words.
I don't
That
either.
one.
I don't know the word to Jingle Bells. I would just hum the last part.
What about the Wheels on the Bus?
Go.
But that's not a holiday song,
Yeah.
is
No,
it?
it's not a holiday
But yeah,
song.
Jingle Bells.
I could see that.
Jingle Bells.
But who sings them when they're on the road?
I don't know.
Family
Like,
road trip.
all together now. Mom, Dad.
I couldn't see that happening with
Little
my
brother.
family. Daddy would have screamed 10 times before we got out of the driveway, "Shut up or I'm turning it around."
Silent Night means no
Silent
noise
Night.
in here.
Shut your pie hole.
Silent Night. Yeah. 25% of people Google their new gift to find out how much it's worth after receiving their Christmas gifts.
Oh, have you done that to see how much they've spent on you? You have. I can tell by you have. I can tell by the
Yes.
expression.
$5.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
$5. Yeah. I'll say that. Just
She'll tell you more.
Just
That's a
$5.
little yeah.
Yeah.
There's a sale too.
So yes, I have done that. Have y'all?
Yes.
Okay, I have too.
Yeah.
I haven't, but usually you can go to Facebook Marketplace to see if you know what the value of it is.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can.
I'll put
Yeah.
this on Facebook Marketplace.
All right. Well, hang around. Russell's coming soon with stuff, frosties and all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, mushrooms.
Oh, mushrooms.
Early morning mushrooms.
Yeah.
Wake up.
The legal ones too.
Yeah, they are legal.
7:56.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Names earlier. How about this one? There's a bride who they've announced that she and the fiance, they're letting the wedding guest pick the couple's last name. TikToker and bride Danielle Bonadonna, I guess that's how you say it. That's her name. She does not want to part with her maiden name. Like you were talking about, if it ever happened again, you would probably hyphenate your last name.
Probably.
She says, here's the deal. She said she isn't sure if she wants to hyphenate, so she's going to ask the wedding guests to vote and decide. The two options are both bride and groom hyphenate their last names together to create Bonadonna Bartleball.
Oh my gosh.
Bartleball,
What?
Bartlebaughh, or each partner keeps her name as is. So it's either going to be he keeps his name, she keeps hers, or they hyphenate it, but her name goes first.
Oh.
Bonadonna Bartleball. And they're going to go with whatever the guests say.
Okay. Well,
Would you want to leave your last name up to your wedding guest?
no, but also I would hope that my name would not be Bonadonna Bartleball. Here comes old Danielle Bonadonna Bartleball.
Sounds like an Olympic sport. Now, in the 440 Bonadonna Bartleball,
Yeah.
Tommy Simmons from Spain just won the gold.
So her name is Danielle Bonadonna.
Yeah.
Surely she's been married by now. We need to check this. We need to check up on
see
this.
which one
yeah.
they went
Which
with.
one did she pick?
Okay, if you're the guest, which way would you have voted? I'd want the hyphen. The hyphenated name.
You would want both Bonadonna and Bartleball?
I'd want to make them go through the rest of their lives with that name. You imagine signing those checks, if he even signed checks. But you imagine when you're going to a restaurant, you got to sign the little pad.
Yeah.
There's no way. It is put BB.
Or what if you go to those places and then they're like, hey, what name can we put on the pickup order?
Yeah.
Barnell, Donna, Ball.
You imagine the poor kids. Okay, got little Bobby.
And
little Bobby, Barnadonna, Bartleball. Triple B, they call him in school.
Old Trip B.
Trip B. Trip B's in the house.
And that's Trip B with the Barnadonna ball.
Yeah. I imagine us doing the Marshall County basketball tournament.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And every time he scores, you got Bobby, Bonadonna, Bartleball with a 3.
And Bobby Barnadolls in the lead.
By the time you announce that he's already back at the other end, they've already scored on the other end.
Yeah.
That's tough, though.
That is tough.
So I think, what would you have done? Would you just keep your name and say, okay, we'll just keep ours as is?
I would... See, on this one, I would opt to keep my husband's last name.
Okay.
I would be Danielle Bartlebra. No, maybe I'm not. Maybe not, because I can't say it.
4, 5, 6. There's so many letters. There's like 18 letters here.
Donna Bartleball.
That's tough.
If you're at home or listening at work or through the car, try to say that. Donna Bartleball.
You see, you messed it up there.
I can't do it. You do it.
You imagine Russell saying in a minute?
You say it fast.
Bonadonna Bartleball.
Well, you've been in
Danielle Bonadonna Bartleball. Bonadonna Bartleball. That's tough.
That is.
So good luck. We wish them the best, though.
Yeah.
It's 8:17.
WQSP Mornings with Barry and Holly.
He's back by popular demand. We asked, would you rather see Russell or Santa? And they said Russell. So Santa comes later. So you've won the vote, Russell. That's why you're here today. Welcome back with us. It's Russell from Wendy's in Albertville/Boaz.
Yes, and I brought Aunt Hannah, who we're staying with now because we're homeless.
All Aunt Hannah, they're homeless.
All 14 or 15 of us, and I'm sure she'll be happy when we move out to our other house. But we appreciate her putting up with us. It's been not the smoothest thing in the world, but that's just life. I mean, sometimes there's 27 people in there, but service has been outstanding.
Yeah, I bet.
That drive-through smokes. Not mushrooms, it's just smoking and speed.
Yeah, well,
do you smoke mushrooms?
Mushroom?
I don't know. Do you, Russell?
I don't know what you do to shrooms, Holly. I guess I figured you'd know.
I don't know.
Well, let's talk to Hannah here because Hannah says she's listened before. Come on over here.
Here you go.
He's hogging the microphone again, Hannah. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
So, Hannah, thank you for joining us. Hey, how long have you been with the Wendy's?
6 years.
You're real close here. You got
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
So when Russell came and joined you just a few months ago.
How did that rock your world?
It was really fun at first, and
At first.
Yeah, it's like when you get a new sibling, it's all great, and then they start invading your space or taking your mom, your toys, and then you're like, I'm over it.
See, I would think it would be like getting a puppy. Like it's really cute at first, and then you got to take care of the full dog. You know?
Yeah. I mean, Russell, the rest of them, they're all right.
So let's talk about the new items now. You've got 2 new items. They, I guess, came out yesterday, but really officially today they're now available, right?
Right. That's right.
Let's talk about the Frosty first. What's the new Frosty?
Yeah, it's salted caramel. It's pretty good. It's a little strong, but a lot of people seem to really like it. We sold quite a bit of them yesterday, more than I actually thought we would. But everybody so far that has tried it, they really like it. It's not my favorite, but it is really good.
So it has the vanilla base?
It does.
And then it has the syrup of the salted caramel?
Yes, we mix it together. So like our last one, it was a mix in, like you would twist it, a twisted Frosty. And then this one is actually the last one they're going to do as a pour in.
Okay.
So after this one, we will have twisted Frosties again like we had when Russell first started, like 90 years ago.
Wow. Okay, that's a jab there. Okay. Now, the other one, you're excited about this because it's the new burger, the new mushroom.
Yes. It's
What's the official name?
What is it?
Is it
mushroom, bacon?
Oh, I know something you don't know.
Yeah.
It's the bacon mushroom burger.
Okay. Now, Russell's already had 3, he said. Not today, but 3.
I've had several myself, so I ain't going to hate on them.
So you're ranking this one as one of the best burgers you've had in a while?
For sure.
And I'm excited, too. I love mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. That's like, mushroom burgers are probably one of my top 5 ever of any foods.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Then the third new item. This is like something you brought back and you've redone it.
Yeah, they twisted the taco salad a little bit. They remixed it. They put some fire roasted corn, and now instead of the old red salsa, it's a creamy salsa. You can get it with chicken or chili now, and it's really good with either one. And it's got these little chili lime tortilla strips instead of taco chips.
Gotcha.
It's pretty good. It's actually great. I think that they needed to revamp it. Our sales had went down on taco salads a little bit, and I've seen a big jump in them. And we started it really last week.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know Wendy's had taco salad.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, but we sell so many of them for a while, and then it's like we'll sell them for a good bit, and then it'll go back down. But when it gets cold, that's when we start selling them.
Oh, yeah.
So they picked a good time to kind of twist it.
Well, I have coffee here. I just want to say thank you to Russell.
Ooh.
He brought me vanilla coffee from Wendy's. It is so good. 10 out of 10.
He brought me 3 Frosties. I'm
no,
excited.
he brought one for me.
Okay, fine. We'll share. But let's ask Russell now. Now, any idea when the Wendy's, the redo, will be open to the public again? Hopefully before the end of the year?
I'm going to guess right before Christmas, but that's just a guess. Because after the contractor finishes, we still have a lot of work left to do. All the shelving food has to get in there. And restaurant systems have to work and all that kind of stuff. So we got a long way to go. We appreciate everybody being patient and coming to see us in Boaz, and I really appreciate Hannah putting up with us. It's more tension than you think.
Yeah.
It'd be like another radio station coming in here every morning. So.
We miss you because I love going to Wendy's, and but here Wendy's and Boaz is just where I live. Wendy's in Albertville, just near
we're
my
having a lot of
house.
our customers, especially on Sundays, that are coming up to see us. I'm usually there on Sundays, so they've been coming up to visit us. So it's been good.
Okay.
And the store's going to be nice.
Okay, we promised him a new game here when
we
he
have
comes
a game
in.
for you.
We had to find something different to tweak it a little bit.
Well, I've had a bunch of shrooms this morning, so we should be. I've ate 4 shroom burgers.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, do you want to? It's 3 questions. Do you want to use all 3 for you? Do you want to let Hannah have a chance at one? It's up to you.
I think we should let Hannah have one of these.
Which one of the 3 you think is good for Hannah? You look at pick one of the 3. We're playing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, the Barry and Holly edition.
Well, I can answer that question right now, Barry.
Is that a no?
That's debatable.
Okay, so.
Okay, Hannah.
You want Hannah to go first?
Hannah goes first.
Pick one of these 3. It's a multiple choice.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
All right, one of these is the right answer.
Okay.
What item was banned in Indonesia for stimulating passion? TV, energy drink, or a hula hoop?
One was actually banned. They said it
for stimulating passion.
Well, I feel like it would be a hula hoop.
Whoa!
You were right.
Yes, you got it.
Right. Yes. Got the hula hoop.
Hula hoop. So hula hoop stimulates passion.
It does.
It's all that hip gyrating.
X-rated.
Do you have a hula hoop, Russell?
I almost made a comment there, but
no.
Let's just skip it.
Yeah.
We told people to join the live feed if they want to see the real you.
Oh my God. Okay, let's just skip all that.
Okay,
all right,
ready
Russell.
for the?
Ancient Romans boiled vinegar in which item to make?
Start over.
Ancient Romans, Russell.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
A long time ago, ancient Romans boiled vinegar in what item to make an energy drink? Of these 3, goat poop, a rock, or a stick?
They actually used one of these.
What was
items.
the first one?
Goat poop.
I'm going to say goat poop because that goat could have been eating mushrooms for all we know.
Can you imagine who thought of this?
Somebody said, let me get some of that goat poop. I need some energy. I'm glad you didn't bring me poop instead of coffee.
Could have been called Red Goat instead of Red Bull.
It sure could have
Sure
been.
Okay, so far you're tied.
All right.
This is the tiebreaker. Russell, you determine the tiebreaker.
I'm going to win this thing.
Okay. All right. What were the first ice hockey pucks made of? Coal, asphalt, or frozen cow dung?
That's actually going to be frozen cow dung.
Yeah,
you are correct.
You are smarter than
Isn't that where the word cow patty? What was that?
Yeah. It is a cow patty.
Now, what's that thing you play where you have to pick up cow poop? It's
I don't know what
I've never played this game. Did they play it in Crossville?
Nope.
I
don't know where what you did out in the pasture, but
he was picking shrooms out of cow poop.
There's a lot of cow games, cow tipping. All kinds of cow games.
Hey, I remember cow tipping.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
It's kind of like snipe hunting.
Oh, okay.
Don't do
Get
it.
me a cow and have some fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I will tell you, speaking of poop and cows and shrooms, I do think that the most psychedelic shrooms come from cow poop. I think I'm right on this.
Oh.
I'll have to look it up. I don't know. But let's try it.
Try cow poop?
No.
Oh.
No. Let's try our sandwiches.
You scared me.
I know.
I didn't know what Russell
We brought Will a triple.
Oh, yeah.
He devoured that last
I
sandwich.
know. He.
Online.
They're actually all doubles.
Oh, my
they're all
gosh.
doubles?
Wow.
What do you think?
This looks better in person than it does on the commercials.
It does.
Do y'all have napkins? Can I have one of those?
It does look better than the
This looks better than the commercial. Oh my goodness. Barry did the smart thing.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
That is good.
It's almost like a melt.
What is the sauce there? It's like almost like an A1 type sauce.
It's garlic.
Garlic?
And there's a creamy garlic.
Creamy garlic.
Ooh.
They have like a gravy on them.
This is
That
really
is
good.
delicious. So these are available starting now.
Yep.
You need to try one of these.
Yeah, go get you one.
We'll have to get you one of these. Well, Russell, it's great to have you as always. When you get closer to the big opening day, please come back. And don't forget our blood drive is coming up on December the 6th. And some of the prizes include gift cards from Wendy's.
Yeah, and I'll let Hannah, because I don't, I'm going to tell you something about Boaz Wendy's. They charge for everything. Like if you get a cup of sauce, it's $1. I mean, if you want extra napkins, you're probably going to have to pay for that. And somehow, y'all talked this child into giving y'all a pretty good bit of money. So we got how many gift cards?
25.
So y'all tell them about this, Hannah, because that's
so
very
25. Well, thank you very much.
It's very generous. So tell everybody about that.
So anybody who gives blood of the first 105 gets a prize. They get to pick an envelope. And so apparently 25 of these will be Wendy's gift cards?
Yes, and they're all $25.
Wow.
So, you could probably take you and your kids.
Yes.
You and your spouse.
That is
enough
awesome.
for at least 2 meals, really. So
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Maybe
Well, thank you so
sneaking
much.
out one of those in my pocket when I leave.
Well, Hannah, great to have you with us. Russell, thank you so much. And good to see you again.
Good to see y'all too. And hopefully we'll come by and visit you when our store is open.
Yes.
Let us know. All right, it's 8:44.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSP.
Sponsored by U.S. Hydraulics, specializing in hydraulic parts and heavy equipment repair. They can help you today. Call 256-849-0215 to get it done right the first time.